Hello YouTube land, my name is Jonathan Milanes, the founder of Soundprise. Today's vlog is going to be about why I started Soundprise. Let's go back a couple of years ago when I was more of an artist. I remember having an idea for a song that I really wanted to get produced. It was such an overwhelming task to, get the musicians to play on the record, to find a producer to produce it, to find an engineer in the studio to help us, obviously, with the recording. And I remember thinking to myself, if it's gonna take this much out of me to produce one song, I'm not sure if I want to do this, I had that fear in me. And that's not even including the payments, obviously. And another aspect of it is I had a teacher who I'm not gonna name for their privacy. I remember going up to him and asking him how much he would charge for him to produce one of my songs. He quoted a price that was, let's say, the same amount of money you'll pay for 1 year of university here in the UK. So it was a lot, to say the least. I remember going back home that day thinking to myself, this is difficult. I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. But obviously a part of me was kind of hungry for my music to be out there in the world. So I told myself, listen, I can complain about the current situation I have, or I can do something about it. And obviously I did something about the situation. I told myself, I'm gonna learn how to produce music. I'm gonna learn how to produce my own music. And I had to invest in a laptop, an audio interface, a MIDI keyboard, and obviously there's a deep learning curve learning how to produce. That's including learning how to produce your own music, which is even more difficult. And so it took me a couple of years to get in the flow of producing, mixing. Fast forward to today, I've acquired the skills of producing a song from the initial idea all the way up to the end product. To answer the question, why did I start Soundprise? Soundprise is for that exact version of me a couple of years ago. An artist or musician trying to get that song idea they have in their heads or their demos, and they want it to be developed and produced without having to, hire musicians, teach them the song, find a recording studio, find an engineer to help you record the parts within an online means that's efficient and fast. And so I think as an artist starting out, it's very important to have someone to bounce ideas off of when you're just recording and developing your artistry. You need someone who's going to be able to challenge you and kind of guide you throughout the process of this specific process of producing a song. Because at the end of the day, it's all about ideas being developed into a physical form, and having someone to guide you in your idea, in your song, kind of helps you develop your own artistry. And you start to hear people's opinion and think to yourself, how can I implement this within my own song? And so that's the reason why I started Soundprise, was specifically for artists or musicians wanting to have their ideas developed in a tangible form without having to hire and kind of be overwhelmed with the process. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. I'm going to leave all my socials down below. And about Soundprise, here's to more music and success in 2019. Peace and love.